Hey guys, so this is pre-session number 6 before the competition. I am currently, that noise is me massaging my calf. The Achilles is very sore today. I just wanted to talk about something because I've had a few people say this to me, especially recently. So, you know, what's happened is a lot of people have been saying to me, why do you care so much when it comes to this competition? And I think it's a really interesting question, and I just wanted to discuss it today. So please apologise for the noise there. But when it comes to anything in life, I think the most important thing is that we do have stuff that we genuinely really care about. It's almost like we try to suppress ourselves from any kind of strong emotion. I feel like we've become a society that is just scared of all emotion. And so for me, I guess when it comes to this, I care about this so much because I have been a single mum raising 2 kids, one with a disability, for the last 16 years. And, you know, actually putting some time into me. And at the moment, my children are away with their dad. So I'm solely focusing on myself. And I've been more selfish over the period of the last few months than I think I ever have been, when it comes to, you know, my own health and prioritising me over other things. And so part of this journey is about me, I guess, kind of feel like seeing the outcome of that and actually knowing, well, what am I capable of? Because especially as mums, we always put our kids before ourselves. And, you know, in my work, when you work and you love what you do, you put so much into your work. And we just so rarely put that time into ourselves. And I think this journey, especially the last few weeks, or last week and a half that I've been on my own, I have fully focused on my dream, my vision. And you know, I'll be really honest, like, so my real dream and vision is just that I'm competing the hardest moves I ever have in my lifetime in this competition. And by the way, this is my leotard. I don't particularly like leotards, but yes, we have to wear one. And if, you know, for me at the moment, I've got this Sukahara, which is the vault, which you'll see now.
That's better.
That vault is just so inspiring, I think, to be able to do a vault like that. The thing is, the fear is the thing that's hurting, is holding me back so much now, because I know that it's not perfect. I know that I don't land as I should do every time, and I've got to get it on a hard floor. And I guess the biggest fear behind it is I really, really love my life. I'm at a point where I love everything in my life, and you know, more than anything, I love climbing. I've got some really cool stuff planned over the summer, and I have a fear of getting injured. I am kind of injured anyway, but really injured, you know. And it's about being able to make sure that I'm safe with what I'm doing, because being able to enjoy my life as it is something that I just value more than anything. I really, really genuinely want to make sure that is something that, you know, remains. And that's my biggest fear, and that's my biggest barrier. I'm doing something that could not always work out. And that's a mindset, that's some kind of challenge that I need to learn to overcome. And you know, I need to do a bit of work on it. And I guess that's why I'm kind of videoing this now and explaining it, because the more we talk about our fears, actually, the more capable we are of rationalizing them and overcoming them. And I guess when it comes to that Sukahara, I've done that move so many times. I know that I need to kind of get a bit more rotation and things, but I know that I'm capable of that move, and I just kind of need to get it on a hard floor to know what it feels like and all of those things. But yeah, I care so much because why not care about everything? I mean, that is part of my personality. I'm like so mindfully involved in whatever it is that I'm doing, and I'm just incredibly passionate about my work, about my kids, about mountaineering, about gymnastics. And I just think that's an epic way to be. Why would you not want to be like that? And yes, okay, sometimes it makes me really stressed, and and coming up to this competition, I have been hyper focused, I guess, on this. Oh, I've got a delivery. That's funny. That was my delivery for my my sleeves, because I've been getting shin splints from doing the vaults on a hard springboard. So yeah, yay. Yeah. Anyway, so it is so important that you find stuff that you're scared of, that you care a lot about, that you might not succeed in. And I don't know what this journey is going to look like for me. I mean, I pray with the time and the energy and the dedication I put in, I pray that I can prove to myself that I can do these moves. But you know what? The journey that I've been on, irrespective of what the outcome is, will teach me something, and I will gain something from that. And I really have to hold on to that sometimes. When things didn't go well on my last session because I couldn't go for it on a hard floor, and you know, things like that. I just have to remember that everything we do in life, everything is giving us an experience, and life doesn't go to plan. But it's about turning up and not giving up and persevering. I have not given up on that idea that I'm competing that vault, and I'm going to work my butt off to make that happen. But anyway, I'm about to go to the competition, or our practice competition was really not great last time. So this is my plan this time. I'm wearing the leotard, so I'm used to it. And then I'm going to be working on doing my Sukaharas. I'm going to do them straight onto a hard mat. Massively freaked out last week on that. I'm not going to this week. I'm going to do it onto, well, not a hard mat, but the mat that's high enough. And that's going to be a real achievement for me. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to get in a harder mat to actually land on, so that it's very similar to what it would be in a comp. So that's kind of like going to be pushing my level. And then on the floor, I'm still going to do a straight half, because I think it's a bit too much to add 2 extra. But I'm going to see what a full twist and straight front would actually look like. So I am going to give those a little go in the warm up. So please wish me luck. I really look forward to it being an epic session. I believe in myself. I know I can do it. And yeah, thanks for listening to stuff like this, because like I said, it's a little bit of therapy for me, but I do enjoy sort of like talking through, even if there's like 5 people that listen and have joined me on this journey. You know, it has been one hell of a journey so far, and yeah, just looking forward to the outcome, which will be successful no matter what, because everything is perception. All right, if you haven't already, please click that like and the subscribe button, and yeah,
so here's my session. So I started on the floor and my Achilles was really sore. I was constantly trying to push it, but with every tumble it just became that little bit more painful. And like I said before, it's hard to get that right balance, because I really don't want to get myself an injury.
Yeah, thanks.
I still haven't got my rounder flip full twisting straight back on the floor yet. It's so hard doing some of these scarier moves and not feeling your best.
It's really hard to just go for these moves when I'm in pain. It's just so annoying.
I pushed through and got myself a straight back, but it's really hard to get the right balance, like I said. Sometimes changing the direction can make all the difference. And while I still hadn't got these full twisting straight fronts on the floor, it was at least worth giving it a shot. This is the closest I've ever got to doing a full twisting straight front on the floor. And here's the first one I ever landed on my feet. Even though I'm hobbling, I am elated. So with 3 in a row, it was time to get rid of the mats.
to get it. I'd love to land it, but I've only got one more left in me, I think.
So moving on to vault, this is a real challenge for me. I need to do the first tsuch, not into the pit, but onto this red hard mat.
Terrified to go for this for the first one. It's gonna be fine.
You can see by my walk the injuries.
But then maybe, should we just put a hard mat on for now? What do you think?
Well, how much? That's better. That was much better.
So now we've added in a hard and higher mat. So this should pretty much be the height it would be when you do a comp. Just doing a little practice here, but actually the way that bows is definitely not like a normal hard floor. I can't explain to you how proud I was. I just went for this vault. I was really scared, but I just didn't let it get the better of me. And these are my 2 comp vaults.
Yeah, I will, yeah. Can't have that as my comp vault, can I? That was shit. So I had a pretty good session tonight, but I feel as if I feel like I'm pushing myself so much, my body so much, that I can barely walk. I'm in just so much pain every time I train, and the adrenaline helps me to just go through it. So like for every tumble, for every vault, the adrenaline is there and it prevents it from hurting. But then when I finish, I am in agony, and then I just think, well, is that the right thing to do, you know? And yeah, with my floor today, I haven't got the stamina to put those 3 tumbles together. I need to find the stamina to put those 3 tumbles together, and I'm really struggling like to find the balance. And I know everybody keeps saying rest, but like I don't feel like resting is gonna help me to be ready. Like, I'm going to turn that light on, maybe that's a bit brighter, but just I don't feel ready for the comp. Like I feel like if I stop, it's going to be compromising another part of like my dream of the moves I want to do. And I'm finding that so tough. Like I'm finding that so tough right now. I just want to be well. Like I want my body to be well. And I know the only way that my body can be well is to rest, but I can't have what I need unless I push through. It's just the most painful balance. And I have to say, this kind of happens to me. I remember as a kid, this happening to me. I'd leave things to the last minute, and then I'd be overtraining. I go home, I'm going to have a bath, and I'm going to see how I feel. But yeah, I'm struggling. Like I'm really, really struggling at the moment. And I feel like everybody's telling me to pull back on the moves and not try and not do those things. And maybe they're right, but I don't want them to be. I really don't want them to be. And I still believe that I can do it. And it's that level, isn't it, of like doing too much damage and then missing out on, you know, a whole summer, or it's all those things. So I'm just really, really, really struggling at the moment, but that's part of it. And I thought it's part of you needing to see like part of this journey. Like this isn't fun all the time. This is a real dig deep kind of time for me at the moment. And I think a reminder to everybody that the stuff that people achieve sometimes, when you see it and you're like, wow, like that comes with so much hard work and dedication and pushing through things. And I want to be that for myself. I want to finish this comp and be able to look and know the journey I went on and what I pushed through. Yeah, time for a bath. Time for a bath, probably a cry. You can see I'm quite emotional anyway. So yeah, and then I'll be back on it.